the leader of the armed terrorists, has published a statement to the world. It turns out the leader is Casper Cohen, the guy who lost his job as chief military officer of Werna after the space weapons scandal. Cohen has executed the 9 kidnapped Greymen, claiming they've manipulated UN and international policy after the Ulysses disaster, so the elite could profit off of other people's misery. He also announced the establishment of an independent Federation of Misssia, a nation of Ulysses refugees that runs from the Eastern EU all the way to the Asian Federation. Here's what he said in his statement.
20 years after the Ulysses disaster, our refugees have faced untold pain and suffering. Even now, the fragments of Ulysses still lurk near our planet in the form of near-Earth objects. There is every chance they could rain down upon us again in the future, thus repeating the tragedy of Ulysses. All of mankind must come together now to deal with this crisis. And yet, for the past 20 years, the United Nations has been weakened by the great and powerful nations of the world. To deal with this sad state of affairs, we, the so-called lost generation of young refugees, must create a new order to replace the ailing UN. We must form a new, powerful, united front to save our planet from oblivion.
That's the end of it. It's all a bunch of propaganda, of course. But they're using Werna's military facilities in Ayuli to build up their forces and create defense perimeters in all the continent's major cities. They're working far too fast for this to be the work of terrorists alone. They're likely working in tandem with at least a few nations. The UN shuffled their feet for too long, and now they're paying for it.
Missia, another page of history unfolds. Let's take a look at some more history. Once, there was a massive nation known as the Mongol Empire. Oops, time to deploy again, I suppose. Another time, perhaps.
You all here? Good. In order to block the invasion of the so-called Yuzian army, the UN has decided to stage a large-scale campaign across multiple Eurasian defense perimeters. They'll be conducting simultaneous ops in 2 areas, the Persian Gulf and the Far East. They invited Arrows to be a part of this effort. You'll be departing for Tokyo shortly. The scale of this campaign is massive, encompassing multiple land, sea, and air operations on both sides. It'll be a punishing battle, but if you want to get your name out there, there's no better opportunity to do it. Make sure your aircraft is as battle-ready as you can make it. I want to see us dominating this fight. Dismissed.
Operations to liberate Tokyo. All squadrons, aim for the best battle results within the time limit.
Ridgeback 1, engaging.
Ridgeback 2, engaging.
Bone Arrow 1, engaging. Bone Arrow 2, engaging. Bone Arrow 4, engaging. Enemy forces are concentrated nearby the Johto Crater ocean side, in the Shinjuku Subcenter District. All flights support our allied forces that are engaged in combat across each area. We have a limited time window here. Use your best judgment and destroy as much hostile firepower as you can.
This is JASDF 309. Thanks for giving us a hand again, pirates.
Sure thing. Let's do this, Bone Arrows. All airborne squadrons, spread out and engage the enemy at will.
Listen, guys, I want to get back
high altitude. We believe it to be a hostile heavy command cruiser.
Gaymar has confirmed launch for Camilla. Begin countdown. 300 seconds.
Omega here. I've seen these UAVs before.
Yeah, that butterfly
Ridgeback and bone arrow flights. Concentrate on the hostile escort fighters. All other units, attack the heavy command cruiser.
Oh, what the hell? Is that a laser?
Watch out for those UAVs.
UAVs have a laser weapon on their noses.
For a remote-controlled drone, that thing's attacks are way too lethal.
If I had to guess, I'd say the boss of those butterflies is that lead craft.
The Butterfly Master, huh?
No dice. Any missile that goes near the number one butterfly gets shot down by UAV lasers. It's like some kind of crazy sci-fi force field.
Man, all this shouting is screwing up my voice.
Take down the UAVs first. Man out. We'll have to shoot them down one by one. Damn it! There's too much radio noise.
Data link lost.
Fire! Bandit down. 3 UAVs remain. 2 UAVs remain.
Getting excited, Edge.
Yeah. I mean, no.
All units, you are free to engage in battle. I know the Ridgebacks can do better than this. How about we show those pirates what we think about them harping on us all the time?
Edge, roger that.
Ridgebacks, break!
Now they're getting serious. 1 UAV remains.
Haven't felt this in a while. Hey, pirate rookie. Reaper, was it? Whoever takes down the Butterfly Master wins, got it? Time to pay you back for before.
Data link lost.
UAV down. Moving to next target.
Wow.
2 new UAVs approaching.
Not bad. Got 2 left. Let's take the main guy down with him.
Flash, you're in too close. Gotcha.
Damn, they just got my wing.
Better bail out.
Yeah, just when this was getting fun, too.
Fine. I'll show you some fun.
120 seconds left.
I can't believe how fast that pirate and the butterfly master moved. I thought my craft was higher spec.
He actually dodged that? Dodged it again! Who the hell's piloting that thing? Good, Reaper. Chase him down. Show him how we do things around here. We can do it! We can do this! Almost there. Don't lose him.
I have to take it down.
That's it! Blow away! Reaper got him! Hostile fighter down!
Butterfly lost his bearing now. You see me? Was he moving kind of erratically in the end there?
Sky Eye to all units. Commence all-out attack on the enemy heavy command cruiser. The command cruiser is equipped with air-to-air guns and missiles. We need to cut off its legs first. Focus your fire on the rear engine. Begin your attack on the cruiser now. Data link connection lost. Viper, ready to hunt that whale? Roger that, Captain Ahab. Hey, didn't he go down with Moby Dick in the end?
Wow, you actually read it?
Edge to Ridgeback. I'm taking command. Anyone who's hit, return to base now. Everyone else, spread out and attack the whale.
Grab him! This is good, fellow. Yeah, I know! You got a bonus for whoever shoots that thing down, right?
Negative. Yeah, money's important. The bonuses are just carrot. What I want is something else. Reaper, do you copy? Keep on the defensive. You'll never become the real thing. The hungrier you are, the better. Yeah, the more reckless the situation, the better. Everything's in place. You ready to grow up?
Confirmed hit! Hit on the port side! Fire in engine room! Send the fire team! Serious pressure drop in vital defense area. Close the third isolation door. All engines destroyed. Now aim for the forward cockpit. That should wrap it up. You go finish him off, Reaper. One good swing of your scythe ought to do it. Seal off blocks 5 to 8. There's still personnel up there! Forget about him! We have to get this thing back to base! Opening data link! We got hostiles on our 12!
I think I see the Reaper coming through me.
Command cruiser offline! Yes!
Who took it down? Number 4? The pirates? The Grim Reaper.
Arrows, you made me proud today.
Hey, I'm gonna request extended leave once I get back, okay? Gotta go see the ex-wife for a bit.
Finally found a reason to retire?
Maybe. All hostile aircraft eliminated. Lieutenant Mertz, how's it look on the ground? Lieutenant Mertz, give me a report.
This is
Sergeant Collins' Marine Commando Unit, reporting in place of Lieutenant Burns. All hostile forces have been eliminated. Copy. Confirm all hostile forces eliminated. Unfortunately, it's come at a heavy cost for our side. All units, salute our courageous soldiers.
Great job, guys. That Moby Dick was a giant airborne command ship developed by a certain nation's military. Basically, in an attempt to cut down the number of aircraft they had to deploy, they decided to over-engineer this gigantic flying beast of a battleship. Also, the UAV lasers we saw on the butterflies are equipped with a visual ID function that can recognize pilots by their flight helmets and strike as necessary. It automatically activates when they get close, a merciless weapon of murder. Watch out for it. The Butterfly Master's craft is apparently a re-engineered CFA-44, but we're still investigating the details. Anyway, thanks to your hard work, the enemy force has taken serious damage. Fortunately, so have we. The Tokyo area is nearby the enemy's Far East battle perimeter. It'll be a hot zone for a while to come, I imagine. We're all in for a long, tough slog here. Anyway, I was hoping we could have a celebration/retirement party for Viper. But the UNFHQ has yet another deploy order for us. You guys just rest up for now. I'm gonna go have the top brass yell at me for a bit. Again, good job. Everyone here? A lot of you probably haven't met before, but just listen up for now. In preparation for the battle against the Yuzian army, the UNF has requested that Arrows join them as a regular force. Arrows have agreed to this request. As a result, all Arrows units are hereby disbanded. You'll be regrouped into Task Force 118, Arrow Blades, an independent assault force under Direct Military Staff Committee command. I will continue to serve as commander. Air squadrons affiliated with the regular force will also be disbanded and regrouped. Edge and the Ridgeback flight will join the Arrow Blades as well. In addition, proven mercenaries and privateers from a multitude of countries will be joining our force. We may no longer be a UN independent command, but we will still receive rewards for our performance as before. We're now launching Operation Eternal Liberation, a military op covering all defense lines across Eurasia. If you're new here, let me make one thing straight. If you're the top earner, you get first priority over everyone else. You want money? You want fame? Then you're gonna have to outdo our ace here.
"24 hours until reactivation.
What? Ah, that's no fun.
Please be patient, Master."
Next.
Enemy fighter squadron taking off from South America. They're flying toward U.S. territory. You will meet in Area B7R in the Nevada wastelands.
Gotcha, Ribbon!
There's something new on radar.
I had my fill of this site 20 years ago.
We have some time before deployment. Make sure your craft's fully prepared for combat.